There's this company called Unicure that is working in gene therapy. And so gene therapy, what it means, it's a one-time dose, which the hope is that it helps some capacity with, in this case, Huntington's disease. Unicure shared some what's called top-line results. So it's like their initial results after 3 years of patients being in the study. And they saw some positive trends where they saw that there was what's called statistically significant. Really just means that it was strong enough, clinical benefit to show in these different assessments or different ways of scoring of, are patients getting better? Are they staying the same? Are they getting worse? So that was they said it could slow disease progression by 75%. That was kind of the big, headline, right? If
Hmm.
people just read the headline, they say, oh yeah, 75%. So that was the exciting news. So how I look at it, I would say is like, I think ultimately it's exciting news. It's very promising. We're moving in the right direction. But my only kind of concern is like looking at like the data, it's 29 total patients, but they showed the significant piece of it in like patients on at the higher dose. Ultimately, the top line high dose was 17 patients, but then when you look at it further, those that went for 3 years were about 12 patients. So that's why I always say like you have to be kind of take it with a grain of salt of like understanding that 12 patients is not a lot. Now they compared it to what's called a natural history data set, which is always good. But I still think, that's why I'm always like hesitant of the data and what we see. But I also work in the space, so it's not to take away from saying this is bad. I think it's really exciting. It's just saying, okay, like what can we learn? What do we learn? What do we need to learn more about?
I think it's fair to remain skeptical. I mean, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I think it's more because like, the last thing we want to do is like have people be like, "Oh, this is amazing," and figuring out, well, first off, we need to get this approved, and approval takes time to do. So that's the other thing that people need to understand is like, this isn't approved. It's not on the market yet, but hey, it's a step in the right direction, and it's a potential treatment option.